NBA experts reveal who they think will win the NBA this year. After 50 years, the Milwaukee Bucks are finally NBA champions once again, thanks to a historic 50-point performance from Giannis Antetokounmpo, who was named the Finals MVP. They sealed the title with a dramatic Game 6 win over the Phoenix Suns. But while the Greek Freak and his teammates in the city of Milwaukee celebrate this incredible accomplishment, everyone else is turning the page to the next season. That includes Las Vegas odds makers, who have already released the odds for the 2022 NBA Championship. Let's take a look at how things stand. Hey guys, and welcome to Courtside. If you'd like to get updated with all the latest basketball trends and information, please subscribe to our channel. Also, why should you be behind everyone else? So press the bell icon to never miss an update after every upload. It's hard to believe the start of a new NBA season is already here. It was only 12 months ago that the Los Angeles Lakers won the 2020 championship inside the bubble, and less than 3 months since the Milwaukee Bucks won 4 straight games against the Phoenix Suns to capture the 2021 championship. The start of another season brings fresh possibilities to the teams and players, hoping this is the year they can find national relevance. Rarely has the NBA felt this wide open. The league has been defined by dynasties since its inception, but 4 different teams have won the championship in the last 4 years. More teams than ever feel like they have a chance to win it all after watching the Miami Heat and Suns make Cinderella runs to the finals in the last 2 years. We could see a field with more legitimate contenders than any in recent memory. The Los Angeles Lakers and Brooklyn Nets open as co-favorites to win it all next season at plus 350 each. Next up are the Golden State Warriors with the third best odds, plus 700, followed closely behind by the Bucks, plus 750. From there, there's a big drop-off as the Suns and Clippers, both at plus 1400, who round things out in a tie for number 5. Usually teams that were eliminated in the first and second round respectively don't open as title favorites for the upcoming season, but there were extenuating circumstances with both the Lakers and Nets, which is why it makes sense. The Lakers, who have had the shortest offseason in NBA history after their 2020 title, started the season in tremendous fashion before the lack of rest eventually caught up with them. Both LeBron James and Anthony Davis missed significant time in the regular season, and neither was 100% in the first round loss to the Suns. Meanwhile, the Nets had their own injury problems. The big 3 of Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden played just 8 games together in the regular season, and they were short-handed for the entirety of their second-round series against the Bucks, first because of Harden's hamstring injury and then due to Irving's ankle sprain. When Davis went down and the Lakers lost to the Suns, they were up 2-1 in that series. When Irving went down and the Nets lost to the Bucks and left Durant to run the show by himself, they were up 2-1 in that series. You can make a pretty strong case that when healthy, these are the 2 best teams in the league, or at the very least the most talented. The Warriors are perhaps the most surprising inclusions among the top 5 because they didn't even make the playoffs last season. While they also had injury problems. Klay Thompson missed a second straight season. There are major issues with the roster. They'll be better next season, but unless they make a major move, it's fair to wonder if Thompson's return and 2 lottery picks are enough to vault them back into elite contender status. So what about the Bucks? The 4th best odds seem pretty fair for them. They'll be dealing with another shortened off-season due to the league getting back to a normal schedule, and only 4 teams since 2000 have repeated as champions. It's just a very difficult feat to accomplish, and that's without acknowledging the fact that they looked to be in real trouble before the Nets fell apart. That isn't to take away from what they've accomplished this season, but a healthy Nets team has more elite talent than the Bucks. Finally, there's the Suns. There's a big drop-off to their title odds, and for good reason. Mainly, it's not clear if Chris Paul is going to be back in Phoenix next season. All of the teams above them have their cores locked in, but Paul has a player option for next season. If he takes it or re-signs an extension with the Suns, they'll be one of the best teams again, and their odds will likely jump. But for now, it's hard to put them any higher. MVP. Giannis Antetokounmpo is tipped by a lot to become the MVP this season. Not only did the two-time MVP pay his voter fatigue tax last season, but he raised his profile considerably with an excellent postseason run that saw him claim a title by fighting through injury, overcoming weaknesses in his offensive game, and repeatedly delivering in clutch moments. The 26-year-old forward is in the middle of his prime and surrounded by a veteran roster that has a proven winning formula on both ends. Consistent production and intense focus have long been Antetokounmpo's staples, so it's hard to picture him suffering from a post-title letdown. So that's all for today's video. If you liked it, do share it with your friends and family, and thanks for watching.